We're doing another shed bash today. Today I'm going to go to 5D Stoke. It begins outside the station. We turn into Glebe Square. It's this one. And go along to the end where Glebe Street is. And then turn right under the railway. Should be there in a moment at the end of the street. And we should turn right under a railway bridge. And there's Station Road, and this is Glebe Street, so we're on the right course. Coming down now underneath the railway bridge, as it's supposed to be. Under the bridge, and now I've got to turn left into Wharf Street, and then left into City Road. It's a beautiful day today as well. I don't know where Wharf Street is, so I've got to find it. Well, this is Wharf Place, so I'm assuming this is Wharf Road at the end. So we've got to turn left there and then left into City Road, which is the next one. So I'm now looking for City Road, and I'm thinking this is it actually. But I cannot confirm that yet. There's actually a little direction thing over there, over the road, so I'm going to take a look at it, find out where I am. So according to this, I'm here. This is City Road, and I've got to go down to a street called, I don't know, but and it's an arch. I've got to look for an arch opposite a road. I've got the name of the road. I'll fill you in a minute. I'm still plodding on here, and it's Old Mill Street that I'm looking for. It's probably gone now. A lot of these streets disappear, you know. I'm using a 1958 loco shed directory. But there's a railway line. That's a promising sign because it's in a fork. It's in one of the junctions, the shed. And there used to be locomotives visible on both sides of the line. Well, I've managed to find Old Mill Street, which is there. So I'm almost there. Now this is a problem, right? It says opposite Old Mill Street there is an archway. Right, so this is Old Mill Street. It says there's an archway leading, and it's named Robert Hyde and Sons. So that's called John Hyde Engineering, so that could be a continuation of the company. And there's actually a road over there, so I'm going to try that. And it says go through the archway and follow the yard round to the shed. So I'm going to try that road there and see what I can find. Oh, that's not very good. I can see the gates locked. It says hard part tiles open 7 days a week. There's a gate for network rail. Let's take a look here then. This is an aggregate place. So that is the tile place next door there. So let's just look at the instructions again. This is one junction, and it looks like those trees branch off the other way, so I think this is where the junction was actually. It says the property beyond these gates is owned by Robert Hyde and Sons. So Robert Hyde is the name that was on the archway that I was supposed to go through. So the instructions were to go through the archway, follow the yard through, and then there's a broad path at the end leads you to the shed. So I cannot get in there obviously, and I don't think this is going to help me anymore down here because the shed has been closed a while. But this would have been where the archway was. It's funny that's called John Hyde now, but that land I've just looked at was Robert Hyde. Very interesting. Well, the gate is actually open. That brick building there is very reminiscent of a railway building. If you take a look at this map here, you can look at the top, which says Staffordshire Railway. That is just above Stoke Junction, and the red line that meanders from the top left through the map is the road that I walked along, and you can see where it goes under the railway there. Just if you're walking down that road and look towards the right, this building here is the one that is still extant, I think, and it's where the engine shed was, the roundhouse part of the engine shed at. Now, on the other side of the line, that's on the other side of the junction, you can see there's also another engine shed marked as well. So this is the position of the two engine sheds, one on either side of the junction. And as you can see, the big building towards the left of the roundhouse, I think this is part of what is now still standing where the Hyde Engineering Company is. This is a modern day view of the site. Viewed from above, as you can see, the road would have carried on, and had I carried on underneath the bridge, then it would have brought me out to this little retail centre, which has now got it's got the range there, and it's a Tops Tiles place as well. But the arrow here indicates round about the approximate position of where the straight shed would have been. So it was vertically opposite the other line. That was where the roundhouse was. I'm just going to walk down here and be cheeky. See, there's a broad path at the end that leads to the line. If I get stopped, I get stopped. But that's an old building. I don't know, but this wall could have been a boundary wall for the shed yard as well. These are all buildings that look related to railway. See where the arches have been filled in at the top, and there's also round pieces as well. Well, I don't think I can get any further than that now. So there would have been a broad path somewhere down here that took you to the shed. So I'm going to call that it. This is 5D, the site of 5D anyway, Stoke Shed, as it was in the old day. Thanks for watching. And there's a railway line just up there to confirm. So it's goodbye for now, and we'll hope to see you again soon. Bye.